from one of the loudest venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter between the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at the 40, the 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Frank Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offense.
Touchdown, Browns!
Devontae Smith,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by York is up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the interception, here's Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Now, this is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979. And I would dare say Rodgers' numbers would be larger, but remember, he had a commitment to the Navy. If Rodgers the Naval Academy back then, you had to serve your 5-year hitch before you could go on and join the NFL. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Watson off play action. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now it's Mahomes again. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
On first down, Watson looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson rolling to his left. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them leveling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And some space here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Connection made on the out route to Valdez-Scantling. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Mahomes going to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Mahomes now on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Throw right side, taken in by the tight end, Bryant. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Watson on first down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Oh, look at the juke. 20. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. This is Smith with a grab. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Now a first down throw, Watson. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Tries the right side, and he finds Bell. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. Quick slant here to Smith. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To the air yet again, Watson. Dancing to his left. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku from 6 yards away. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point by York is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
43!
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Watson's throw there taken in by Smith. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the gun, here's Watson. Goes right back to Smith again. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, it's Watson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Hey, 15.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Attack! Yellow!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Taking it about the 16. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's looking deep for Bell. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this one is incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. It's caught. Smith. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They go with Chubb on second down. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Watson off play action. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness, and the latter just occurred.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Hey, Ripley.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, 34 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that's...
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 70 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they started.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their...
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. picked off by Grant Delpit. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down. And Watson's going to throw it here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send him back to the drawing board.
Here's Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. One final try from Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Browns, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they
This bitch feel new. This I feel like brand new. Oh yeah, this bitch is nice.
She got me that and got me like just the charger station over there in the corner.
Yeah, I remember having one of them.
Essential?
Yeah.
And they ain't got no running backs. Hey, give away
He don't
down.
give a fuck, man. He just throw that shit. It was in the NFC chat shit. He got blown out by 49.
That's a lot of niggas.
Gotta give it up
For real, me, the Bills, and the Dolphins.
You ready?
Yeah, go back.
You gotta go back.
Certainly.
Hella. What is this? Is that? Oh, it's a box cutter?
She probably mad I ain't
2 box cutters?
She probably mad I ain't seen nothing back to her post.
Sorry, I'm just burning through it.
I'll just shit, man. Yeah, tell me the reason for that. I don't know what it says. That's crazy. She went down Philly, down.
Oh, no.
Bill asked me about that they want to give me the details.
He said he was supposed to send the details out. That's
Yeah.
He just sent them this day. He probably just forgot to add you in a group message. But he definitely sent them bitches early.
Like, niggas said we was leaving at 10 o'clock.
Nigga was geeking with that.
10 o'clock a.m.?
Yes.
That's what you got shit he want to do, man.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, it's nothing to do.
He said he wanted to do brunch and some more other shit.
Well, why do you
Brunch?
You can do that here.
Brunch,
We can do
dinner,
brunch here before we go.
It's brunch or dinner, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not going to brunch.
Look, and that's another thing.
I'm not going to
brunch.
That was
bitches,
another thing. I don't know the plans, so I don't know how much money I need, and I didn't buy. First of all, I already don't got no clothes.
You'll plan like a $500 a day.
Yeah, and that's another. Yeah, and I don't want to.
It'll be like $500 including the outfit, but it's still all the bread.
That should have blown me if I make a decision to go there. And
Bro,
be like, yeah, I'm leaving.
I'm going to the strip club, bro. We're throwing 100 ones, bro. After that,
strip club too. I didn't even know that was.
Yeah, I didn't know that was in the plans either.
that's what he just was bringing up ideas. I don't think he's doing all that shit.
I'm on the schedule, man. Niggas just going to Philly because it's sound nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay my ass right here.
It'd have been different if he'd have gave me if he'd have knew all this last month.
Yeah,
man,
he could have got a week, more than this weekend's notice. Yeah, definitely. This is at the beginning of the month. I could have.
January.
Could have planned for this. This is a post-Christmas month.
That's what I'm saying. This is the get back month.
This is a post-Christmas.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
Valentine's next month.
Valentine's is next month. That's it.
Slug shit.
Yeah, we can do that. All right, wait.
Pick between the first two, the third one you stay with.
Oh, I don't like that. Can we just do this? Whatever 3 we get, we pick out of those 3?
No,
it's the same shit. It's just you get the third one, you gotta stay with it. It's y'all game.
It's not the same shit.
Speedy scared.
Speedy don't want bump.
Yeah, it's Speedy scared.
Oh, that's my first spin. I don't know.
We can do it your way. We can do it your way, all right?
All right. That's my second.
We can definitely do it your way. We can definitely do it your way. Fuck
I would
that.
stay on my team.
No, go back. Keep going, nigga.
I ain't gotta do a third one, bro. It's your choice. I think I'm gonna rock out with these niggas, bro. But you want to play the 49ers or the Eagles?
You got a nice ass team anyway.
I don't got the Chargers.
Alright, he acting like this.
No.
You like your team like he about to get smashed or something.
Eagles 49ers with the Chargers in real life. Who win?
Who cares about real life?
It's a game, bro. It's a
I feel like
game.
even if you had the 49ers, he had to. If you had the 49ers, he had the Chargers, I still think he would.
What's your ticket? Say that.
I ain't played with these niggas since they got McCaffrey either.
That shit, there's no point.
Yeah, they will be.
I ain't never played with the Eagles. I was, man.
No, the Eagles like
The
that.
Eagles wasn't that nice.
I was just fucking Tyree up with
Yeah, they had to up them
when they
niggas.
updated, they did the new, like, you know, they do seasons like Fortnite for real.
Mm-hmm.
Once they did the new season,
You got white jerseys on?
that shit, them
Yeah.
niggas got 90
I ain't out of it.
That's how it was with fucking. What's that nigga name now? Russell Wilson?
Yeah, they dropped your shit.
Ass now.
Yeah.
He like a
The Raiders ass, bro.
Raiders.
The Raiders was nice when the game first came out.
They dropped them niggas.
You changed the jersey?
You want to wear what?
I would go with white. Yeah, y'all don't look right now. Anyway.
I ain't gonna lie, they all white. Honestly,
Oh, all black, cool. I like that.
What's up with niggas in the 49ers wearing black, yo?
That shit be hard.
that all white, the hardest shit to eat. All
Yeah,
black,
bro.
because the
They're all
helmets,
black.
I mean.
They all black with me.
Where's the white socks?
I ain't gonna lie, all black hard until the team try to execute that shit be fine.
There's no reason. I feel like no reason for the 49ers to be wearing black.
Yeah.
Only all
Ravens
black
got the
hard.
best all black in the league.
Yeah. And the Saints shit cool.
The Jaguar shit hard.
That shit
Alright, that's
clean.
different. Yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
clean, for real.
That shit plain Jane, but it's hard.
Only because it's black. The still, I ain't gonna lie, the still is that black and yellow.
Oh, we geeking. We geeking.
What?
Washington all black is crazy.
Another
This
team.
shit-
Another team who don't need it.
Yeah,
Is hard.
it's hard. They definitely didn't,
Nah,
you
the
know,
Jets
all
shit was
black.
hard.
The Jets shit. Another team.
They cause it's fucking green
Green
and
and
white.
white.
They had the all black. Oh shit, that
That
shit
shit
fit
was
though.
hard though.
Like you can see, alright, your shit green and white. Alright, you got some black. Alright, red and yellow and white. Y'all got black jerseys. Fuck.
You hard though. Yeah. Redskins and black.
Yeah, that's dumb.
If I come over there, fuck you one time. I'm just so mad.
Speedy man, you got this.
No, I'm mad.
He mad bitches trying to be his girl. He already got a girl.
Yeah.
But he still be fucking bitches.
What you mean? Let me drive those shit.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
What?
And we'll see which of these
Talk
Golden
about the
State
car.
teams has the Midas touch in this one. It's the 49ers and the Bulls. And it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
That shit like a pre-rule, man.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the
Hey, bro, now I'm ready to start slapping niggas, bro. Nigga on my team, right? My little man, KP, right? Come to practice one day, he said, yeah, man, I just fucked her. I said, for real, I just fucked her last week. He like, for real, we geeking and laugh like, hell yeah, he said, I put this shit.
He went and told her.
Listen, we get the talk about how she a snag. Keep in mind, this is our old kicker girl. Our old damn near the whole team had her. Yo, wind up really fucking with. I be seeing her on his close, on her close friends, posting and shit. He start going out with and all that. He basically wipes the snag. So she posted her in the Jeep. I hit her shit like, let me drive that bit. But I said, let me hit that. What you calling?
He just hit your phone.
He said, what you mean let me drive those shit? I said, nigga, what? Talk about the car. Now she tell you everything. We locked.
Niggas, bro.
Yeah,
Nigga hit shit DM like, yeah, everything. You lie.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was smacking shit out shit.
Like, nigga told you I hit her last
Yeah, bro.
week.
That's really not my good little man, but like, I fuck with y'all. That's my really good little man. So when yo even not even found out, Joe Costa.
That's some shit where it's like, bro, why you doing that? Niggas should know better.
Ray had back up like y'all both red and shit. Ray hit him the same way.
Don't hit her, just tell him.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I don't ever hit my DM like that again, bro.
You know you got 2 accounts and shit. That's probably his football account that
Oh
he.
nah, I'm talking about this. He was flying for this.
Everything. He told everything with an exclamation point. Yeah, bro. What?
They started on the
If he lied to you and said I didn't fuck him.
dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Especially if they got a dumb nigga like yo.
Herbert, that's complete to the tight
He
end.
just, like, that's making me mad because that's really my little man. Like, he's cool. Like, he got 15 because of me. We be saying only one, like, that's really my little bag. Like,
Trying to pick up the first
what the fuck, he running so slow?
This is not going to be enough.
Yeah, Nigga said everything. He locked.
Like, what?
Because you can't move up to the next level if you don't.
Bro, we was literally at practice talking about how this bitch is getting snagged, bro. You feel what I'm saying, though?
They snapped it to Herbert. And it's
straps.
I hate these dudes like you.
Surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and normally we focus on the media, right? The social media that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? I think the team's going to look at him.
Nah, that's
defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanation.
That's what she was trying to do, you know.
From the 31, Purdy. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Love what he can do in open space, and I believe that he creates mismatches that can exploit.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Purdy. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert. And they'll keep the drive alive. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down, 49ers. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. He's left with no option here but to throw it away. Not the one that starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up to 3rd and 10. Well, for that being an option play,
get in the box right here.
The options available for him.
No, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. So they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Pointer given where that drive started. That's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, a 20-yard touchdown. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Trying to fake extra point. But nothing comes up.
It took too long. Like, it's a pass. How did passing go? I know shit. I had 3 different switches from one play.
I couldn't wonder. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They could have got not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield. But on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Now Purdy. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. Purdy on 4th down. And it's going to be...
I thought he was running a fucking seam. I call it seam, bro. Like,
the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he takes this one down almost all the way. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Again, Herbert.
It's crazy because I was on a linebacker, but I figured they would let me click on a right mid.
6-0 our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
You got lucky, though.
I did. At first, the same way. That's what I was really trying to
hear. Yeah, I played a great defense.
That's why those long drives will not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out. But they'll do so fatigued.
So with the G, I'll go put this bitch in home now.
What was that for you, bro?
He just look at it like it's his girl. He don't look at it like she a freak. So if
I'm gonna hit your DM if you're supposed to be free.
like one of your man got not believe, man, when I killed bit, would you hit his DM?
One of my man does not.
Did you hit Lucky DM?
Hit his DM about what?
When he was going that whatchamacallit?
No.
Oh, all right.
And that shit came to me. Between him and her. I'm talking to her. She like, yeah, he on the phone talking shit. Basically.
Oh, yeah, this shit too scary.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, he say he on the phone talking shit. I'm like, what is he saying? He like, he just basically trying to make it seem like if he could have. So she wanted to put us on the 3-way. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I hopped on the phone. He's not on none of that.
Man, I wouldn't hit a nigga DM even, honestly. I don't even know why I asked you if you would do that.
Here's McLeod from his end
That's
zone.
a lot of bitching out of shit.
Yeah.
He still got to have close friends, bro. Why am I having close friends, bro?
It was a business.
And on the last within field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns.
Touchdown, 49ers. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had.
Yeah, I saw you try and click up back over. I wouldn't really let you get in position. I ain't gonna lie.
When the pressure's on,
that's your fault. Defense ain't set.
He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
And this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught. As they convert here for 2. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The LA offense ready for this next possession. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he fires one, he's intercepted.
I wasn't going to throw it, though.
And into the end zone, a pick-6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. But Charles, you can see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way.
That was put
into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal.
I mean, it's 6 minutes with a shot clock. It ain't like it's dumb long. You just gave up 2 plays. Yeah, that shit to 10 seconds.
Turned into 6 points.
The Chargers getting set.
All right.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick-6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over,
get that ball.
Put together a nice drive?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert.
Let me come on the corner, bro. Like, what?
Outside. Outside.
Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert now. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. From the 41, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they've got it well across midfield.
Well, if you'd have actually had a touchdown.
So from inside Niner territory,
No, you didn't need
this
that.
is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On first down, it's Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off on a former first round.
Two niggas wide open.
Everything else is so.
I was thinking that. I'm like, fuck it. I'm trying to score.
So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great and comes down with the interception.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found once.
Well, I never played with him.
2nd and 10. Well done to sniff that.
Nah.
Diagnosed pretty quickly.
I don't know the description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a man open.
Sometimes, even when I be playing football, I be cooking with
They
niggas.
take it down, but
I touch
before they
it
reach
right
the
to
50.
I feel like it's
Last play
fucking
they
up.
got stuck at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And we've hit
Yo,
the
what?
2-minute
Like,
mark
defense
in
got
this
decent
first
moves.
half of action.
Like,
Just a hit stick.
But I'm saying, if you touch it a little bit, it still move at the distance.
I don't know. Yeah. The fuck if you hit it, you gonna try to hit stick a
I feel like
dude.
that's my problem. I be so trying to, like, aim that shit
Ain't no
up.
halfway in.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just not hitting triangle, I guess. Shit is crazy, man.
Likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Yeah, because missing, you gonna fuck everything up missing.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
That's how you get on the big play.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta hit him.
I'm saying, you really gonna do something.
You gonna
You
fall
say
right
you throw
off.
yourself to a nigga? No, I threw myself in the nigga. That shit hit a nigga.
He coming, you coming. Throw yourself.
You brace yourself with this.
Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Always come cut that first down.
On first down,
Play.
that's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the 16, Purdy. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey.
That was a ball, bro.
In the final seconds
That was
of
me
the
at
first
DB in real life.
half.
I'd have turned around and put the shot.
49ers will extend their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Toward the end zone.
Well, whoever that quarterback was, is fast as shit. I should have just run. I knew I was outside of everybody, dude.
2 seconds. Pretty last.
Nah, it was number 17. I did thought
Yeah, that's what
The tight end was
You supposed to throw it to the lineman. I mean, you supposed to throw it to the tight end to the lineman.
yeah, that's exactly.
That was the best situation, right? That's the whole fucking play. That's the play.
Don't throw it to the nigga in the back. It was fucking somebody right there. You throw it to the nigga underneath. Nobody back there did throw it.
It's like a spray. That bitch turned into
No, I kick. I'm getting.
The final shot before the break for Herbert.
Thought I baited you. I ain't gonna lie.
And they work this well.
I almost got you. You ready to hit X?
No,
Oh, well. I wanted you to hit X.
Jeez, Chuck, they cut off the halftime show again. Quicker than anticipated, ready for the start of the second.
Did the nigga just clear his throat, dummy?
For the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did.
You ain't clear your throat just now?
For quarter number 3.
did you clear your throat? Like, you ain't clear your throat? Yeah, the nigga on the game just cleared his throat. That shit's crazy. Yeah, like,
teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself. Usually it opens it up for other people to have good games as well.
that shit should be a triple option, bro.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. On the move to his left. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here.
I feel like I seen Purdy make that play before.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to the right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get forced by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Fucking Brock Purdy. Shit, I should have set my feet, though. He was ass. I know, I knew it was going to happen. I caught that for that, though. I was out this bitch turning to Andy Reid.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big play that time on 4th and 1, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
They fucked them up, and then they said, nah, that's not
They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went with a bigger shot on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Sliding out of the pocket. Pass incomplete.
Roughing the pass?
Flag in the backfield. This might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get.
You know, you can't just like, that hit stick really matters, bro. You can't just run around hitting it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's some simple shit they should have been had.
Especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll fight his way down.
Yeah, they want to promote that shit first. They try to see
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
my person saw me up on board.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first. Slow down this offense. It has not worked to this point.
You have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the
Put his life on the line. Stop
or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
Now the first throw for the
Bro, I was ready to run the ball, but if he got an extra man in the box, I'm not going to get it. I might as well, dummy. That was a read option. That shit was not really weird.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's what you have to think. You can always come back.
Because I wasn't ready for that, so I had I thought I got a tackle already.
You threw it right off.
After the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
At least they let you drop. At least we got that. At least we got that.
That was no nigga trying to that was game geeking. That's what that was.
Throwing again, 2nd and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Deshaun Gibson. And a 49ers as they'll start at their own 7. To be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some plays still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying to get behind them and find ways to make plays.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this is going to double their room to maneuver. Able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Oh, wow.
Purdy looking to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. First down, San Francisco. The pick.
You see how slow he's going?
I'm going to keep checking him.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Purdy looking to throw on first down. Buying time to his left. And this is too low. The CD there up big. They're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Gonna be incomplete.
What's that, Doug?
They're trying to take a shot.
I ain't square the whole shit.
Fuck you hit square for.
No. I'm trying to. Ain't how you jump? You don't jump with square?
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get any more.
He's trying to knock away.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I ain't beating.
Purdy on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this ball incomplete. Hang on. Second down coming up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a great return as they're finally able to take it down.
He just be running at the next up to his face. He was just tight end. Yeah, he don't be never looking like right catch a pick. No, he just running at the nigga, his body, his arm.
It's stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
Yeah, it's not a flag.
It's not a flag. That's why it's perfect defense.
Not a flag.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
When you have someone throwing it down that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like a turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Block, bitch. Why the receiver ain't block, dude? Look at this. Every time I run that fast, like, that shit is
lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Purdy. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40.
It certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what. He stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they're limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards. Back to the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that is caught. Now they're going to see this for the end. They get a score. Pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles.
Let's just say if you're not too busy, can you take me and my friend to Aldi? Bro, I'm not taking y'all to Aldi. She want me to take her to the market, bro.
This time the tight end gets him.
Nah, she blood.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion.
She African. She from whatchamacallit.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
That's the African bitch, bro. I still ain't fucking since then. This bitch not covered. Hello? Yo. Oh, yeah, I'm ready for it. I said, yeah, I'm ready for it. I was playing again.
Expecting an onside kick. 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Purdy off the play fake. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to get the football here.
I had too much time for the game. I can't get on that fast.
This is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense.
How did I slow up? I thought I was in front of him.
And then the defensive back jumped and soon as the ball.
You moved over to the right side. You should still to the left. And you can pop.
Taking advantage of the youngsters. And in this case, it paid off well.
The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
I can't do it now.
They do have some good news. To being over, and they can try and hit the reset button.
Can't do it now.
There you go.
First down, Justin Herbert.
I was on the corner at first, though. It ain't cover 3. It was ready to be asked that game.
They are not letting up.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down.
Third down, bro.
And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And they'll send the slot in motion left. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
He's seeking missile, dummy.
With such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
His plays never work either, dummy. That's why I hate it on his game. Because I swear I never bust that bitch on the run tip.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Throwing here, Purdy. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy taking it in from 2 yards out. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Oh, and now they're going to...
You're like, nigga, you are.
Here trying to make sense of what I just saw.
Yo, I'm big.
There's how it go.
Just line up and go from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because...
And now here's another interception. Deshaun Gibson.
I ain't gonna lie, I put the PI on the...
6 interceptions.
Look at that stood right in front of him. There's nowhere to go.
Just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're sixth grader, and if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And this is caught. Jennings down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
He said Brock Purdy scored all the points.
To kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so really should have opted for the touchback.
I would have did it.
Yeah, like, you see, what you do? You got that space over there, nigga. Come on, Stephon, keep on that way.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And as this defense walks off the field.